Hey, what's up guys, DiplexHeated here again. Welcome back to Men of War Assault Squad 2 and RobZ Realism mod. The year is 1943. We are in North Africa, in Tunis to be exact, and the US are about to invade. This could be the city of Tunis itself, or part of it at least, perhaps a smaller one nearby, because assaulting a major city from the coast could be rather tricky considering all the coastal defenses there would be there. So, a nearby city, perhaps on the peak there. What's that city called? Bizerti or something like that. We have over 1,500 US troops assaulting, and the battle might take a while. It might be over 20 minutes. We'll find out. It's going to be a bloody fight. The Germans have occupied the city itself. The map, by the way, is made by a guy called Avex. He's also been making a few other maps over on the Steam Workshop. I believe we played one of his maps previously. It was the Hurtgen Forest map, indeed. And here he is with another one. Great, isn't it? So, very excited. There's some really cool German positions. Ooh, can't see that. German positions up here on the roof. There's plenty of good stuff. Plenty of good stuff, indeed. So, very excited. We have a Panzer III here. We have a Stug 3 and some lighter vehicles down the center here. Another Stug back here. And plenty of packs. I mean, this is pack territory. Plenty of pack 40s all along the wall back here in a kind of a cool position covering the city itself and the approach. It's going to be a very bloody battle. And back here we have more trenches. Some really cool machine gun positions. The monstrous Flak 88s. Two of them. With a really cool crew in shorts. Yeah, Hans, we're ready. They'll kill. They will kill. They will kill you. They'll kill you. Be careful. Don't talk like that, Simon. Don't try and make fun of them. They'll make a hole the size of a football in your chest. You know, you'll just be looking down at yourself, wondering what the hell happened. No, you insulted them, huh? You made a weird, funny accent. Anyway, and here we have plenty of German troops. We have a Pack 43 and a Tiger. Yeah, I think the Pack 43 was in Africa. The name, don't let it fool you, Pack 43 doesn't actually mean it was made in 1943. I believe it was used a lot earlier as well, when the need for it came out. I don't quote me on that, but that's what I can gather from what I've read. So, in overall, it's going to be a bit of a line defense. When the Germans receive too much pressure here, they will aim to retreat back here. It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. I am just overall excited. We'll see how this battle is going to turn out. The waves are a little complicated, one could say. Ooh, look at that. The fight has already begun. I've made them very detailed and cool. So overall, I'm just thoroughly excited to see this one go down. So the first wave will be some LVT-4. LVT-A4, I believe, is the correct name. They've got the 75mm M2 on top, carrying, got about a platoon of infantry that just landed here. This is the first wave to just kind of scout things out and to perhaps make a dent in the German defenses. That position was knocked out quite easily. Wow, look at all that debris from the explosions back there. Oh, that Pack 40 is down. Panzer II opening up. One of the vehicles back here have been knocked out. Very good indeed. And plenty of infantry is moving up as well. Oh, there's a pack right down the center here. Who's going to spot who first? Oh, but it's the Panzer III that knocks it out. It is down and down for the counting. We are under heavy fire, sir. Requesting immediate reinforcements. I can imagine someone saying, and we'll see if they receive it. Indeed. The tight kind of alleys here are going to be a little tricky for that. You can't do that, see? It's like, why not? And then that message just ended there, why not? And then that's it. It's over. Für das Vaterland! It's quiet. It's a little too quiet. It's like, that was the first wave. It's like, you know how that entrance or the intro in Company of Heroes, the first game? When they mow down the first wave and it gets kind of quiet, the guns are like smoking, the guns are being reloaded, and then like, boo, you hear in the distance more Higgins boats coming in. That's kind of what I'm expecting here. If I haven't somehow, during the course of like 2 to 3 hours of scripting, somehow broken the scenario, which I had not. Did not break it. Here comes the second wave, which is more infantry heavy. 50 cals and more. These are the, I believe, LVT-2, or just the water buffalo. with the plenty of guns on it, 30 cals and 50 cals and all that kind of good stuff. And also, there's a shit ton of infantry here now. This is, we deployed a company now. And all these other water buffaloes will be trying to move up as well. I'm gonna do something. Don't mind me. This might seem really weird to you, but like, don't think about me like I'm just like, no one's gonna know this is happening. There we go. It's meant to be like that. Don't ask me why. It doesn't really impact the battle all too much, but knowing the AI and my expertise and my ability to foresee things, or because I've tested this battle a few times, we don't want a house there. So you'll wait and see. And don't worry, it's not going to really impact the result in any way. It's just going to be nicer. Oh, that group leader up there, or the squad leader, was shot down. But with a hand grenade being thrown here, why are these timed now? I thought they were impact. Nice. Big explosion there below. It's going to kill the entire... Take out the crew too, I think. We have a few brave soldiers making it up the beach now. And then we have some trying to make it down this way. See, the AI pathfinding isn't great, but in a way, if they do get stuck, they kind of unstuck themselves. It can take a while, it can take a second, but they do it. They really do. I've never seen a repeated amount of problems with it, unless they're going to drive into each other. I guess that's a different story. But more and more infantry have landed. They're starting to move into the city itself from the beaches. Oh, and also I'm remembering people saying the camera is jerking too much. I'm going to slow down on that. Try and be a little more constant with my moves. Hopefully it hasn't been too annoying so far. Try and get some good positions, like maybe over here. We'll see what's happening from this point of view when this LVT moves up. That's a shit ton of water buffaloes coming in with infantry. Anyway, point I wanted to make was the what's it called? The oh, explosions back there. That yeah, add me on Snapchat, and also I'm gonna try not be too jerky with the movements. I think that was all I wanted to say, really, and then I kind of lost it. Got too busy thinking of not moving my camera all too much. But these tanks are moving through. The machine guns are doing their... Whoa! They're doing their job. That 50 cal is going to break down this recon vehicle quite quickly. But I'm afraid that the water buffaloes are soon about to end up in the range and view of the fortress back here. And there's also a tiger here. Lovely camo, by the way. Love that. It's quiet back here until that turret starts turning. It's a nasty sound. It's just a nasty sound in general. Here we have a destroyed pack, but this Stug is still active. Took a shot at that. Now it's shooting at the infantry. Very nice. How's the troop presence looking back here? Water buffaloes moving out. They're going to get into the range of the flax now. That's not a good idea. Or the vision, rather. They're going to try and clear out this place from behind. Can we jump to the flax here and see what they're going to do? Boom. Might be loading HE depending on the target. That's not considered a soft target at all. I'm just curious to see what they're going to do. What are you going to do? Oh, a grenade being thrown back there. Yeah, let's look at the attack more often here. Still a lot of infantry fighting right now. There's a few soldiers up on the roof there. Still a few explosions can be heard. I'm wondering what can be firing that. It's probably this Stug back there. That flak is firing. You see all the smoke back there. That's the water buffalo down. Oh, geez. That Stug is definitely giving him hell. German shooter up on the roof. They need to try and get some grenades on him. I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take these 4 men, or actually I'm going to take these. No, I don't want the bazooka. The bazookas are Too valuable. But he's dead, so I don't need to. There we go. I was going to climb the ladders, but no need for that. The troops are securing this left side. Looking very good. Infantry's making progress. This Stug is still active in many ways. And that's going to be the target of the... Jeez, look at it work. It's going to be the target of bazookas back here. This one has taken on the job. Both missed, but they can fire again. Third missed. There we go. Was that a kill? Yes, nice. The Americans were the first ones to develop the bazooka, I believe. Because it was actually in Africa, and that's where they took the design for the Panzerfaust and Panzerschreck more entirely, I believe. So that's cool. Infantry moving up now. It's mainly infantry. I'm wondering when the main body will land soon. That's when we're talking infantry and armor. But so far, as I'm telling you, it's going to be a long battle. They've done pretty well, though, this preliminary battalion assault. We've got another regiment coming in. See, this is why I wanted this building to be gone. It's just... it wants to be free. So I guess we'll do this too. And this is for gameplay. This is not for balancing. If it wants to meet the tiger, let it. It wants to say hi. Johnny Boy is going to the zoo. And the tiger will be signing autographs. Except it missed. Watch this guy with a 75 mil get like an amazing hit. Or not. He literally just time traveled back. Did you see how the flak made him time travel? That was the craziest thing I've seen. Anyway, the city is more or less being controlled now. I think it's time to send in the company. It's more like, yeah, it's freaking full company moving in. Jeez! What the fuck was that? Holy crap, that thing went flying. If there was a person standing there, he would be smushed. Smushed. Smashed. Bit of a slaughter here. Infantry being pushed back. There's more on their way. They all have the attack objectives. When are the Germans going to retreat? Not yet. Not quite yet. But they do have their orders. They're all like manning the positions back here. It'll be soon time to retreat. I guess when they start feeling the pressure, that's when they'll pull back, but we'll find out when that happens. Is this Panzer III still active? Can't say for sure. Can't deny it for sure either. But U.S. infantry is starting to dominate the scene right now. They've cleared out this entire left village. Left side. Oh, jeez. Are you going to really try and maneuver that? That's a ballsy job. A tricky one, to say the least. More so tricky than ballsy, but you catch my drift. No, the packs are still holding the line over here, and there's... explosion here. The water buffalo imploded. Some smoke pillars are starting to rise now in the horizon here over the city, and this Panzer III is still active. It's giving the troopers here a hard time. But they're coming in from the left now. They're clearing progressively. They're making it work. Let's see what we can do to clear the jam a little bit. Clearing a jam is just a social duty of a YouTuber or player in Men of War. It's just clearing a jam. It's just what you gotta do. If you don't do it, then you're a schnoopty. Don't be a schnoopty. Let's clear the traffic jams. We got a traffic jam. Can you guys go? You guys can still ride, so ride then, you know. That Panzer III is still alive and kicking. I like that. It's like a pillar here in the defense. There's still German infantry here too holding out. Look at that tank. Oh, he killed a guy. Could have killed more, but then he was shot down, so it's hard to tell. There we go. There we go. Shermans have arrived. With a storming speed. Almost an alarming speed. I think the defenses back here are starting to kick in now. They've already taken casualties. Stellung bleiben! The Germans here are feeling the pressure now, I can guarantee. Yeah, they're pulling back. They should be pulling back now. There's not many to pull back. Ooh, nice! He started firing from a different position and then turned around. The assault is continuing here. Massive fire. I love the camouflage on that Sherman, by the way. Oh, another one went to the left. Naturally, not naturally, but almost quite naturally defeated by the Tiger, waiting for it. If that would have been an EC-8, though, that's a different story. You never know. U.S. infantry making progress here, but they're, like, lacking cover. And support, I dare say. Because another company deployed. And more armor. It is going to be one hell of a fight, and we are in the middle of it now. I think machine gunner was just killed over here, but we got some troops still holding the trenches. MG42, 34s rather. Sorry about that. How are the flaks doing here? Ooh, I'm gonna let them hunt on their own. They do see that Panzer or Sherman there coming in, do they? Yeah, they do. Oh, but he's like not interested. I think they might. They're focusing on the Sherman behind the wall. Now they're gonna fire at that Sherman. Yeah, no doubt. Ooh, Scheiße! We've lost the gun. Just makes me a little happy, that's all. But that's really bad. What about this pack? He's like, I'm good. I'm sneaking around. He's fine. Tiger is still active. Oh, but oh, no. We have a Sherman coming in here. He's like, I got you. Oh, I got you. You're mine. And the tiger doesn't know it, and it's down. It's down. It's dead. It's dead. What a hero Sherman. I've never seen anything happen like this before. Pack 43 won't be able to do anything about that, but these flaks are a different thing. Can we get someone to repair this? I mean, I've helped the Americans with maneuvering and making use of their armor. I feel like it's only right I give the Germans a little helping hand, too. Look at, they're going around now. That Sherman needs... That's a priority target. Seriously, I don't even need to control it. Mind you, I have not told it to do so. I was going to if it wasn't, but then I realized it is, and I am not freaking out. That flak is still covering it. It's a fast, bloody Sherman. Speed is key here. Flak, if you do not fire, do you understand what grave, serious issue you're in if you don't? You're not gonna fire? There you go. I didn't do it. I clicked it to see if something was wrong. It wasn't. I didn't do anything. You can, if you know Men of War, you would have known that I would have had to click if I did that. I did this, and then it showed the marker, but I didn't click it. See, it's firing on its own. I'm just saving you the breath of complaining and being like, hey, Diplex, you're controlling. Are there actually more Shermans on the way here? This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. I can't begin to describe how serious this is, but we need to probably try and fix that. But who doesn't like a little smoke filler in the distance? That's epic. That just looks good. What about this guy? Is he active? Pack 43 is active, just not sure he can fire it so much from his current position. The Sherman's active too, but I think it'll come into its own when it's ready for it. Yeah, hello. Were you the repairman, yeah? Mr. Obergefreiter, can you repair, please? Nein? Was ist los? Können Sie nicht? Scheiße. You can't, it's not really, doesn't like that. There he goes. He was like, I want to do it on my own. Okay, we'll allow him. There's another Sherman coming in, though. Oh, he's like firing underneath the turret of the other flak. That's somewhat destroyed. We'll see him go at it again, and that time it's a hit. But the Sherman that said, nope. You woke me up, and I'm mad. So I'm taking it personally. And he's going in for the kill. Perhaps it is a kill. It wasn't a kill. It was actually the destruction of himself. But there's another Sherman here with a gun that can easily destroy that flak. Almost that 50 cal can destroy that flak. I believe even the shields are down on it. Yeah, the flak is even down. So this crew is sad. Look at the crew. They're like 9. But luckily, their friends on the other platform actually just finished pairing. So thank you, Hans. Whatever your name was. I will think of you and your efforts. Look at the amount of infantry coming in now. Oh, we got a Sherman here needing a little... There's... Believe it or not, and you're probably not going to believe me because you're all skeptical of what I say. And you're all... wish it was a different reality at times. But, the Germans absolutely butcher... Oh, that probably killed the pack crew. Yeah. Oh mein Gott, wir wollen getroffen. This is so last stand right now. You have no idea. How close... This, you could call it closed. You could call it not close. Call it whatever you want. But I believe that's the last Sherman. If I've done the calculations correctly or whatnot. So if this guy actually gets it, there we go. And this is the one that's stuck, so I need to help it. There we go, that should be enough. No, there's another... This guy's stuck too, let's help him out. This is just a bizarre, because that Tiger's down. Haven't seen that happen before because it wasn't actually facing the enemy it was supposed to kill. This is why, when heroes are made, when heroes are crowned. Look at that. How many flaks have you killed? Tanks? 4 tanks on this one, 5 tanks on this one. So 9 American tanks. And we got that bloody water buffalo coming in now as well. Will you be the hero of today? Will you be the hero? Or will you be... Okay. Accent's clearly not what I'm trying for. If I was trying, I would have done it so accurately you would have even appreciated it. But what's the point of doing that? You're just gonna think I'm actually good at something. And you'd be surprised how many things I'm good at. And just better keep things normal at a natural level, you know. But I want to upset the balance of the earth and everything else. Did you know I'm a professional guitar player, professional chef? Not a race driver, but... okay, I'm joking. So, is that all the armor down? I believe it's not over yet, because the US infantry can easily take out the remaining German defense. What do we have remaining? We have an MG34, got a few riflemen here and there. Of course, the hero flak. This, you know, realize how lame this would have been if I wouldn't have interfered with the Americans or the Germans? Cars, vehicles driving into each other and stuff like that, you know? I mean, if you like it, then that's one thing. These are all knocked out. It's like, I can hardly call it... Oh, man. Is this the last wave? Is this the last wave? 1, 2, 3, 4 Shermans. I count 4 Shermans on this side. That's a 5th, isn't it? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It could be 10. There could be 2 more coming in. And if there's 2 more coming in, then I don't know what to say. But there's still infantry coming in, and it's a lot. There's a lot. I just don't know what to say. I think we've got ourselves a an allied victory, but it's really close. I've seen them do so much worse, and it all depends on what units survive early on and late on and all that, but I've seen a German victory, if I can put it that way. And if this is the last wave, then it's just one of those close moments, you know? Jeez. Oh, look. There's an old water buffalo coming through. He missed. Has it even spotted the flak? He's working this alone. He's a one-man team. Wow. He took that thing out as well. That means there's probably just infantry remaining here, as far as we're concerned. Oh, this one's still active, so we'll try and send this guy through as well. It's just, look at all the casualties throughout. It's insane, and they're getting so close now. The mortar is like firing some close proximity rounds. What you got to do in a situation like this is you got to get one of the soldiers out, and you just got to get him to like defend close like that. Whoa! Explosions back here. Mortar close. Mortars landing close. What was he aiming at? Is that an active tank over there, or is this thing active? Probably was. Now I don't think it is. That's a penetration right there. Then again, we have another one coming in with a 50 counts and whatnot. Oh, jeez. Well, the North African campaign was a win for the Allies, and this might represent that. But I am shocked. This mortar is just doing danger close right now. He's almost dropping it on himself. Of course, the flak has done even more damage. I don't think there's any vehicles left to kill, so wow, there's even explosions over here. He's gonna get off. He's gonna die if he gets off. He can't move. Oh, scheisse, now he has to move. Oh, damn, he can't move. Just defend yourself. Oh, and he shot down. Oh, jeez. What a messy scenario. Any other Germans alive around here? There's one soldier over here. Send him down the trench. Oh, God, he's getting shot at. I'm gonna let this guy be on free move and just let him do his own thing. Machine gunner doing its best. There's two guys here, though. This guy is actually alive. So I'm gonna let him do his thing, too. He's like, scheisse, scheisse. He's jammed. He's jammed. He's like, we're the only ones alive. And I'm gonna get this guy to move freely as well. Is that another wave? Oh my, what the frick? I guess, because I have played this scenario before, I guess with all the machine guns active, tanks and flaks, then infantry is pointless. And if you can disable the packs and machine guns, which the tanks have done, because look at these huge explosions. These are all machine gun bunkers over here. Then the infantry can get through, and that's what's happening now. So I'm just shocked. I think we can call this one a game over, a strategic. Is it a strategic German victory or a tactical German victory? Because it's a very Pyrrhic victory for the Allies here attacking, and it might just be considered a territorial win for the Allies, but a tactical win for the Germans in terms of casualties they've inflicted. I'm not sure what's if it's strategical or tactical, because you can strategically win and tactically lose as long as you can, and you can also tactically win and strategically win and tactically lose. It all kind of depends on the situation. So we'll call that, but in general, just a very, very, very bloody, gruesome defense. The remaining 3 German gunners here have the mortar. The mortar's been taken out by a hand grenade. And there's only 4 Germans remaining now, I believe. We're going to check that mini-map. 4 Germans indeed. The gun was probably just disabled somehow. The gunner got off of it. I'm going to turn him on. Oh, he was just shot in the head, so there's no way I could save that situation. These Germans are running around the place. I think he's trying to retreat. That got him killed. Hand grenade being thrown. Steilhand. 2 men remaining. What's your name? Rupert Becker und Arnold Schroeder. Schroeder. It's Schroeder. It's Schroeder. Schroeder. Yay. I mean, didn't I have a Schrader? That was the problem I had. Dude, he just survived that and then he got killed. Okay, well. Hopefully that was the last wave. But I'm telling you, I swear. Like 3 MG34s and they pinned this infantry like crazy. What a crazy freaking battle. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys soon again. Ciao.